What's up YouTube, FloozyPooYT back here with another Mobil Legends video, and today I'm coming at you guys with this new Freya gameplay. Well, it's not really a Freya gameplay, but it's really like a tips and tricks on how to play Freya. I said Freya. But Freya, a lot of people ask me what's my build and how I use her. So I've actually started this game midway. I'm already level 10 and everything, just so I can show you guys the gist of what I do while playing her. I usually jungle a lot with her so I can get gold quicker, but I'm gonna give you guys my full build. I'm gonna give you guys my full set, everything that I do when I use Freya. Now when thinking of Freya, you have to think of her attributes herself. Her first ability, that's very good for initiations. Her second is really good when say you're in a bind with somebody and say it's going blow for blow and you have to get the last hit. That's what her last ability is for. Well, not her last ability, her second. And her ultimate is really good in team fights. Now her ultimate, you basically get plus 20 of all protections. I think you get plus 20 of all protections. I really don't know, I'm not reading it as we speak, but it's not about that. This is about the build. So the first thing you want to get when playing Freya, you want to get armor boots, and I usually get armor boots just for the extra protection that they give you. They give you plus 22 protection, and also the passive for armor boots is Valor. Physical protection will go up 3 with every basic attack received with a 15 increase. So basically every basic attack that someone hits you with, your defense is gonna go up by 3, and it can stack up to 15 times, which is very helpful. That's basically freaking 3 times 5. So basically the maximum that you can get hit is 5 times. And the second ability, well, not the second ability, the second item that you want to get is Tooth of Greed, which adds 25% lifesteal, and the unique passive for that is Frenzy, and it adds 20% extra lifesteal when your health is below 10%, I think. Or did I just switch those? No, it adds an extra 10% lifesteal when your health is below 20%. So that's better. I actually had those two mixed up because after I said that, I was like, that sounds kind of wrong. So after all that, you want to get Craze Reapers, and the passive for those, basic attacks increase movement speed by 10%, and then its second passive is Steamroll. Lowers enemies' physical armor by 7, stacks up to 5 times. So basically after you hit somebody 5 times, their physical armor goes down by 40, and which is pretty freaking OP if you really think about it. Like that's a full piece of armor right there off. So it's pretty OP. After that, you want to get Demon's Advent. That's in the armor section or the defense section if you're building this from like prep. I really get Demon's Advent for the extra physical protection, and I also get it for the extra armor. It gives you 54 armor with 920 health, so it's very good when you're trying to make your person more tanky, I guess. And after Demon's Advent, I will get Blades of Despair. Now these are probably the most important. Adds 15% damage to enemies in abnormal state. So basically, if someone is stunned, if someone is not themselves, basically, say if Nana comes by and she turns them into like a little puppet or whatever she turns them into, like a dragon thing, you're gonna do an extra 15% damage, and that's really OP in things like team fights. Say you're playing with Tigreal or something and you guys are all stunning them, you're gonna deal a lot of freaking damage. And also with this in like a 1v1 situation and you stun them, you're gonna do a shit ton of damage. After Blade of Despair, you want to get Blade of Destruction, which adds 50% crit damage basically. So every time you crit, you're gonna do an extra 50% to that damage itself. And also for the second part of the passive, when you crit strike, it will increase your physical attack by 5%, I think. I think it's 5%. Yes, it's 5%, and it's gonna last for 2 seconds. Now, with that being said, Freya herself, she is probably one of the most OP heroes in the game if you play her right. She's like a freaking she's like a Fanny. Like she's not hard to play like a Fanny, but once you know how to play with Freya, she's pretty freaking OP, like by far. She's definitely in my top 5 when it comes to most OP characters in the game. Fanny's definitely in my top 5 as well. Fanny's pretty freaking OP if you find someone who actually knows how to use Fanny. Now to describe Freya herself, she is a fighter, and tips that I can give you guys on like what I do when I use her. When I use Freya, I usually engage after everyone else engages, and people ask me why do I do that, and the real reason is I wait for the team to use all of their crowd controls, because Freya, she's one of those type of heroes that if you interrupt her in the middle of her combo, you have a chance to kill her. That's why it's always good to rock purification on your Freyas. On Freya, I have purification. That's what I usually have. Or I have the healing spell if I'm going like super duper tanky. But yeah, that's basically, she's really one of those type of heroes that you really need to get used to. You really need to play with her in order to understand the way that she plays and all. But she's not a hard hero to play with. Like, she's pretty easy. You just gotta hop in, use your stun, use your ultimate, and bam, boom, everybody's dead. Everybody die. You feel me? And that's basically how you use freaking Freya. That's really all the tips I can give you. It's really something that you have to experience yourself. Now, I can sit here all day and tell you about her passives. I can tell you about her skills, but unless you use her skills, use her passives and everything for yourself, you won't know how to play her. That's why when it really comes to tips and tricks videos, it's really hard to explain to people how to use specific heroes, just because sometimes a hero just does not fit your playstyle. Some people like assassins, some people like fighters, some people like tanks, even though it's rare to find someone who likes a tank. But if you do like using tanks, please add me and I will play ranked with you all day, because that is probably the one thing no one ever plays in ranked, in which you need to have a good tank. And that's basically it. I would actually make this a freaking all in all tips and tricks video, but I'm not gonna do that just because that's not what you guys came here for. You guys came for the awesome freaking thumbnail that I left up on how the hell to use Freya. And look at that, MVP 15 and 11, because I'm fucking dope and I am OP as hell. Now, looking at this, I really did not understand Alucard's build. He had freaking 3 Blades of Destruction. I was just like, what kind of build is that? Like, was he going for full crit, or I don't even know what he was doing. But I really do hope that you guys did enjoy the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know you guys' favorite hero. Like, just leave it down in the comments below. You guys can tell me your favorite hero. You guys can tell me your favorite builds on Freya. I really just want to be able to interact with the people who actually do watch my videos, like watch my videos to the end, that is. I really want to have an opportunity to interact with you guys and talk to you guys at least every once in a while. But yeah, if you guys did like it, at least leave a thumbs up, and FloozyPooYT out.
I was posted on the block where try to rob and you get shot at. I'm a monster, I'm a goblin, I go hard and I'm a rocket. I spent 13 on the wallet, just a black card in the wallet. The car key plus the started, thought I told